Pow! Welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is, of course, Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram. Today our Marvel Legends reviews continue with this second Deadpool wave of the year. It is, of course, the Sauron Build-A-Figure wave, aka Carl Lycos. He is Dr. Carl Lycos, the alter ego of Sauron. I will explain all that when I do my review. Today is all about the X-Men uniform Deadpool. Not gonna lie, not massively excited about this figure, but I do like how they've sort of added a sort of gimmick, his sort of kicking Madcap, and I will try my best to explain who Madcap is as we go along. Again, trying something quirky with the box. Does it work? You let me know. There's a picture on the side. On the back, we get a little write-up that reads, "So I didn't make the cut for the school super mutant team. So what? I'm on my own, yellow-clad, spandex-wearing, most popular girl in school cheerleader. My mum would be proud." Again, hilarious Deadpool. As always, you get a list of all the figures. In the wave, you need to complete the Sauron Build-A-Figure. Today, we're looking at Deadpool in the X-Men uniform. So yeah, there he is in the box. X-Men logo, no, Deadpool logo. Let's get him open. Pow, and here he is out of the box. Now, is this a figure I needed in my collection? Honestly, probably not. I wasn't clamoring for this particular design of a figure, but I know a lot of people do like having every sort of costume of Deadpool. I know a lot of people are customizing this sort of costume as well. Not one I needed, but it's fine. It looks fine. It's on the same body mold as the red Deadpool we've had previously, so that's decent. At least he's got really good range of articulation. Not going to go over articulation, you know the score with this body mold. His harness for his weapons can come off as well very easily if anyone was interested in doing that. And apart from the red lines, I'm guessing you could pop the head off and sort of make a custom of any trainee Deadpool, any trainee X-Men you wanted. And he's got Cyclops syndrome with the legs falling down while these, I don't know why Hasbro can't just glue them. It makes no sense. They are very frustrating. But yes, his accessories. Let's first quickly mention, while he's got no head, he comes with the tail for Sauron. Now this is just one plastic piece. There is no bendable plastic in there. It is just attached. But from what we've seen already of the body, there is articulation on that. So we will build this very soon and find out for sure. For now, take your tail over there. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned. I will be reviewing Sauron after I've looked at all the other figures in this wave. Now, his other accessories are, surprisingly, these Madcap pieces. Now, not a lot of people know who Madcap was, and he's got nothing to do with this particular costume of Deadpool. They're from completely different storylines in the comics. But it is quite a nice packing. Now, you're going to have to get a different body, I think, because obviously Madcap doesn't work on this body. But yeah, customizers are going to like this guy, as Madcap looks pretty good. I'll zoom in, and hopefully you can see. The face sculpt is pretty good, not going to lie. Other than that, there is decent paintwork on the figure. Just those stupid ankle things keep falling down. But yeah, very random to add Madcap. But I do like the character in the comics. He's very unique, especially recently. He's been a sort of an enemy to Deadpool, and he sort of, I think the reason he's in this body, in this pack, is because in the comics, Madcap was sort of in Deadpool's head, because he has the very same regenerative powers that Deadpool does. Probably, Madcaps are probably stronger, to be fair. And they were both in the same lightning explosion that Thor caused, and their bodies regenerated together, and they took over the body of Deadpool, but Madcap was trapped in Deadpool's mind, so he was like a voice in Deadpool's head. So do you know what, rather than me explaining all that, let's just go straight into the segment I like to call Who Is He? But instead of doing it about Deadpool, let's do it about this guy, shall we? So let's ask the question, Madcap, who is he? This is the part of the video where we ask the question, who is he? And I try and give you a little bit of information about the character this figure is inspired by. So Madcap, who is he? Well, Madcap's real name is unknown and he is somewhat an unusual villain in the Marvel Universe. First appearance was Captain America 307 in July of 1985. As a young boy, his family crashed into a truck full of a chemical developed by AIM called Compound X07. As the only survivor, his mind was a mess, believing the universe does not make sense. He tried to kill himself, but the compound seemed to give him amazing regenerative powers, and no matter what he tried, he always seemed to regenerate and he couldn't die. Now, a little bit insane, he wears a clown costume and uses a toy gun to distract people, and if they look into his eyes, he will drive them crazy. There you go, so I hope that helped. Again, I do not claim to be an expert, but it is nice to have a little bit of information about the characters these figures are inspired by. And as I said, Madcap was just a pack-in. It was just a head and a hat. So let's get this guy back to Deadpool. This is how it's meant to be. Can Deadpool wear his hat? Not really. Not really, his head's too big. Let's put his harness for his swords back on. Because I forgot to mention, this guy does actually come with accessories. Another accessory at least. And that is a gun. So he has a massive gun. Now this is a reissue of a gun we've had before, but don't ask me who it come with because I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's just a gun. And obviously his swords are actually in there as well, so you've got two swords that are harnessed away in their sheaths. I think that's what you call them. And again, his things fell off his leg. That's annoying. Now, randomly, I wanted to know what other bodies we could put Madcap on, and I can't think. So let me know in the comments below, what bodies do you reckon we could put Madcap on? I'm going to try just a generic suited body. Does he fit on this? It looks very creepy. So this is just a generic suited body. I think it's a Coulson one with the tie painted black. And it doesn't fit on the ball peg, but it does sit on there. So you could paint his skin a bit yellow maybe and have Madcap wearing a suit. But yeah, Madcap basically wears, as I've said, a clown costume. So customizers are going to be able to customize a body, and then you've got a perfect Madcap head. So yeah, interesting packing. I do quite like accessories where you sort of get a piece of a figure. Maybe we'll get other figures down the line with the rest of the pieces to build a Madcap. Who knows? A Build-A-Figure within a Build-A-Figure wave. Who knows? Who knows? But still, nice packing. Other than that, people, not much else to say about this figure. It's Deadpool wearing an X-Men trainee costume. With the annoying leg things. Okay, you know what, just stay around his ankles, I don't care. Yeah, what do you think? You let me know, because again, I'm not massively excited about this. People are going to want to know if that head fits on the other body, so I'm going to try that. The heads are different, and the ball pegs, they fit, so there you go. The head for this does fit on this, so he's got more of a quirky eye. Does it fit on this one? Now remember, this one's got a different colour shade of red. So can we put this on here and have a full mask? Okay, so that works. Okay, happy days. So the head that come with the X-Men trainee Deadpool can fit on the no trousers Deadpool, and the reds do match up. So if you do want to have this figure posed without a half mask, you can use the head from the trainee Deadpool, which is good to know. And of course, if you wanted to, I'm assuming, there you go. Very loose, but you could use it on this figure if you wanted to. Or maybe, I've got the unmask one still about. There you go, that pops in there a little bit tighter. So many different display options for you Deadpool enthusiasts out there. How do you want to display your figures? It is up to you. But yeah, I like the Madcap pack-in. Obviously I needed to buy him because I wanted to build the Build-A-Figure, but the Madcap pack-in is a nice little touch. But he's not going to stand up on his own, is he? Maybe he will. Oh, his hat is his hat is putting him off. Can Deadpool wear the hat? His head's come off. There you go. There's a funny. Let's end the video like that. So as always, subscribe to the channel. I'll be reviewing the rest of the figures in this wave, and then be finishing on the Sauron, and then I've actually got, talking about X-Men, I've got the whole X-Men wave to review as well. So busy time, subscribe, lots of videos to come. And until then, people, I shall see you on the next one.